Mounting frustration as mining officials in New Zealand say it's still not safe for a rescue operation to get underway. You're watching Al Jazeera live from Doha. I'm Nick Clark. The other top stories: Russia steps up to the plate as it agrees to help NATO with the war in Afghanistan. Looking for a way out of the Irish debt crisis, an emergency government meeting is slated for later on Sunday. China's dirty business, why it's cutting down on exporting some of its hottest commodities. We begin in New Zealand, where officials say it's still too risky to attempt a rescue of 29 trapped miners. The men have been trapped since Friday after a build-up of methane gas led to an explosion. The coal mine in Pike River is on New Zealand's South Island. Families are gathering in the town of Greymouth, waiting and hoping for the rescue mission to begin. Stephanie Decker has this report. Very quick break we're going to take now, but still to come. Pushing back, Madagascar's attempted coup is rebuffed by troops loyal to the government. Also ahead.
I'm Melissa Chan in China. I'm in mining country where 97% of the world's rare earth minerals are dug up. I'll have more on this Chinese monopoly.
Top stories here on Al Jazeera. Officials in New Zealand are delaying a rescue operation for 29 miners trapped in a coal mine. Authorities say it's not yet safe for teams to go underground. More tests will be conducted on Sunday for levels of toxic gas. NATO has reached an agreement with the Russian President Dmitry Medvedev. The Kremlin will let NATO supplies pass through Russia to Afghanistan and provide Afghan armed forces with helicopters. The Irish government is preparing to finalise its four-year plan to cut the budget deficits. The government has pumped more than $68 billion into its stricken bank, pushing its public deficit to more than 10 times the EU limit. US federal authorities are reportedly at an advanced stage of investigations into allegations of insider trading. Now then, rare earth elements, without them, we wouldn't have even the most basic of modern technologies. We're taking a closer look at the importance of these elements in a new series here on Al Jazeera. We'll have a report from the main producer, which is China, in just a moment. But first, let's have a quick scientific primer. Rare earth elements, it's a term used to describe a group of 17 metals, most of which most of us never heard of. China mines most of it for the world's technology industry, more than 95%. The rest is being mined in the United States, in Estonia, in India, in Malaysia, and in Brazil in South America. Those are just a few of the countries where the metals can be found. Mining them is not only complex, but also costly, so many countries are cautious. That may change, however, as demand for these metals is rising. They're a key to the production of a long list of modern-day technologies, like smartphones, like electric and hybrid cars, like common computer monitors and televisions. Even military hardware is on the list, like guided missile systems. We begin our series on rare earth elements with this report from China and Al Jazeera's Melissa Chan. This is Al Jazeera. These are the stories making the headlines. Those are the headlines. Coming up next, counting the cost.